Hey, everybody. Hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful start to their day. For all those tuning in who are observing Yom Kippur, as myself and my wife are, I hope you all have an easy fast and have a wonderful break fast tonight with friends, family, and whoever you are choosing to celebrate with. So, as you pop on, please do say hi and where you are tuning in from, or hashtag live, hashtag replay if you are watching this in on the replay. And please do feel free to tag some people, share this video, like, love, support. But also don't forget to head over to my LinkedIn profile, turn my LinkedIn notification bell on, click my follow button so we can stay better connected. So, an important topic today, which is how your content that you create on LinkedIn can grow your business, can get you a job, and even create sales. So let's dive on in. So, hey everyone, Scott Aaron here again. Happy Monday. Hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful day. So, an important topic today because I feel that creating content, whether it be for any social media platform, but most importantly, LinkedIn, I really feel that people don't realize the positive impact that creating great content on LinkedIn can have for you, your business, and opportunities. So again, as you jump on live, and if you can see me and hear me clearly, drop into the comments below hi and where you're tuning in from, or hashtag live, or why, or yes if you can hear me and see me. Please don't forget to like, love, support, hit whatever reaction you would like, celebrate, like, love, support, any of those. But please also do not forget to tag some people, share this video, and go over to my LinkedIn profile, hit my follow button if you haven't done so already. And please also then turn my LinkedIn notification bell on. Now, your content on LinkedIn, and I think this is the big misnomer. Hey, Cass, the big misnomer is this: people feel. Hey, Takira, good to see you jumping on. So when it comes to growing your business, people rely maybe on Sales Navigator or LinkedIn Premium. When people think about getting a job, they may, change the banner on their profile, their profile picture that they're open for work, or leverage Recruiter and connect with recruiters, and also creating sales, and that also can link back to Sales Navigator or even LinkedIn ads. Now, what I'll say is this: I am not downplaying the importance of any of those, Navigator, Recruiter, Premium. But I think what people forget, is that the organic content that you create, hey Rui, the organic content that you create can do all of those things. It can grow your business. It can get you a job. It can create sales just by creating thought-provoking, engaging content. A lot of people sit back and wait for people to reach out to them, or again, just change the banner on their LinkedIn profile picture that says open for work, and then people are just going to reach out to them. But you have to understand, three things can happen when you position yourself as a content creator on LinkedIn. Content marketing is one of the most valuable things that you could be doing for your business. So drop a Y or a yes, or an N or a no, if you feel like your content is doing exactly what you want it to do on LinkedIn. Meaning, if you're creating content to create sales, it's doing that. If you're creating content to grow your business, email list, network, connections, type a Y or a yes, or an N or a no. And if you're using LinkedIn to get a job or get opportunities and expand your career, drop a Y or a yes or an N or a no. And Rui says, no, his content is not doing any of those three things because transparency is also very, very important. And what I'll tell you is that obviously it's been a 10-year journey for me. I started creating content consistently on LinkedIn starting back in 2013. You know, I've written close to 600 newsletter articles on LinkedIn. And Takira says yes for brand exposure. So what I can share with you is that when you are consistent with creating really good content, it can do a number of things. And there are three things in specific that creating content on LinkedIn consistently to grow your business, get a job, and create sales is. Number one, it positions you as the expert. So think about this. So let's talk about this from the perspective of wanting to grow your business versus wanting a job. Because LinkedIn is used for both. There are a handful of people that are on LinkedIn to grow and expand their brand, as Takira says. But there's also a slew of people that are on LinkedIn that are looking for job opportunities or ways to elevate themselves in their career. Now, when you create solid foundational content, whether it's video content, articles, newsletters, posts, polls that really are focused on you and your brand, yourself, not using stock photos, connecting your face and your name and your content to everything. It positions you as an expert. So think about this. Obviously, when from a customer aspect, customers, potential clients want to work with trusted resources. They want to work with experts. So you may have a great offering, a great business, but you're not positioning yourself properly. You're not really showcasing yourself as an expert, as opposed to maybe some other people on LinkedIn who are. And they're really giving a ton of value. They're consistent with the content they're creating. And guess what? Those people are getting a lot of the opportunities to grow and scale and pick up new clients. Whereas you yourself is not posting consistent content, not quality content, not value-added content. So you're missing out on those opportunities. So when you create really great content, it's going to position you as the expert because people want to work with trusted resources and experts. So if that makes sense, just drop a Y or a yes in the chat. The other thing that it does, say you're looking to expand yourself in your career. You're looking for a new job. You're looking to climb the corporate ladder or business ladder, so to speak. When a position opens, when a job becomes available, what do you think companies and recruiters are doing? They are checking out potential candidates that are open for work on LinkedIn. Now, they may get a slew of those individuals. And I actually, with a client of mine, they were actually in kind of a work transition. They had a sales position, but they were actually looking to transition to another sector of sales. And I said, well, what kind of sales are you passionate about? And they told me. And I said, listen, start positioning yourself as a sales expert, a trusted source. So when you do decide to pivot and move in a different direction, or a company out there within the sector and sphere of sales that you're looking to get into starts to check you out on LinkedIn, they start looking at all your content, all the articles that you've written within your newsletter, all the videos that you've done, all the polls that you've created for market research, all the value added posts. Guess who's going to get moved up to the top of the list of potential hires and candidates for that position? You. People fail to recognize that one of the best things that you can do to advertise yourself as a potential candidate for a job is to produce really good content. If you want a job in a certain profession or industry, guess what? You are applying for that job within that industry because you know it best. You're not going to look to get a job in an area or a realm of business that you're not familiar with. You're going to want to continue down that path. So if you're in XYZ industry or XYZ profession, talk about it because it's going to position you as an expert, which is going to add value to bringing you on to that company and into that company. So if that makes sense, drop a Y or a yes in the comments below. Again, if you've come on late, please do say hi and where you're tuning in from, or hashtag live, hashtag replay if you're watching this on the replay. Tag some people, share this video, like, love, support, whatever reaction you would like to leave me. But please also do not forget to go to my LinkedIn profile, hit my follow button, and then click on my LinkedIn notification bell so you do not miss any of this content. So what to do when we start LinkedIn and want to make some sales. So I'm going to get into that. So the second thing is you want to be the go-to person. You want to be the go-to person. So when you are creating content on LinkedIn, you need to give people a reason to tune back into your content. Why do you guys think I do 2 live trainings for free every single week, Mondays and Thursdays? I do value-added posts on Tuesday. I do market research polls on Wednesday and Saturday, and I do a long-form newsletter edition on Fridays. Why? Because I want people to view me as a trusted go-to source for LinkedIn education and information, which in turn can generate sales. Well, how can it generate sales? Well, if people are looking to learn about a specific skill, it could be a gap or a hole or a void in their business. You know, they're looking to leverage LinkedIn better. They want to generate sales on LinkedIn. They want to generate leads. So what is that individual going to do? Well, number one, they're going to go over to LinkedIn and they're going to start to do their own market research on people that are, you know, maybe LinkedIn trainers, LinkedIn coaches. But after they do that, and there's hundreds of them, maybe even thousands at this point. But what people are going to do is they're going to then go and they're going to look at their content. You know, I think it's so interesting when there are people on LinkedIn that position themselves as experts and coaches and trainers, yet they're not doing the necessary things to position themselves that way. Meaning they may not be doing video content. They may not even have a LinkedIn poll each week for market research. They may not have a LinkedIn newsletter. They may not be doing LinkedIn lives. They may not be providing value-added content. They may just be selling to their audience. They're providing no value. So when you end up positioning yourself as the go-to person through your content, guess what? People will start reaching out to you when they need help. Because people are always looking, again, going back to number one, they want to work with experts. They want to work with go-to individuals. So on the business side of things, that will grow your business, that will grow your sales. The same thing when you are looking to advance yourself in your career. Your content will help you do that. Do you know how many companies would be more than willing to bring someone onto their team, into their company that is a trusted source, that is a go-to person? you start to position yourself on the corporate side of things as a business asset. Think about that. You start to position yourself as a business asset, which means what? Well, what's an asset to a business? Something that increases the bottom line of that company, helps that company generate more revenue, helps that company generate more sales. So if you're positioning yourself as the go-to person and you want to advance yourself in a specific career path that you're on, posting really good content that is value added, educational, and informative will absolutely allow you to do that. It can advance yourself. People don't even realize how many companies out there are looking for go-to people to bring them in. It makes the hiring process that much easier. It makes the interviewing process that much easier because you have so much information to share. You have to understand when you are putting content out on LinkedIn, it's literally your online resume. It is your way of letting people know, hey, this is what I'm skilled in, this is what I know about, and this is what I can add to the marketplace, whether that's your own company or someone else's. So it positions you as that go-to person. So if that makes sense, drop a Y or a yes in the comments below. Now, the third and final thing, your LinkedIn content, when it's done properly, when it's done right, will open up so many doors of opportunities. Now, I'll share a personal one with all of you right now. So I've been doing LinkedIn Lives, I would say consistently twice a week for almost the last 3 years. Almost 3 years now. So about a year and a half ago, it was about March of 2022, so about 18 months ago, I got an email from one of my LinkedIn connections. And basically, the email read, I've been attending all of your free LinkedIn trainings, and they're great. The organization and company that I work with has quarterly regional meetings and events and conferences, and we are looking for a keynote speaker for our Q3 event in Orlando, Florida. Would you be open to talking about the details? And I said, absolutely. So we jumped on a Zoom and they told me all about it. And they said, this is a paid speaking gig. We have a sponsor, the person who manages our account. Obviously, there is a marketing budget, so we can bring in a keynote speaker. And here's what we can pay. And I was like, awesome. Yeah, I would love to. So, and she basically said that this came about because of all of the consistent LinkedIn lives that I was doing. So fast forward 6 months later, I'm at this event and it's about 100 people. And I did a live, 2-hour LinkedIn workshop for this company. And the sponsor of this company actually was Caesars Entertainment, which I'm sure all of you have heard of Caesars Entertainment, all the hotels and casinos. So the representative from Caesars Entertainment obviously was there to, invite me in, and obviously was doing my introduction and actually sat in on my presentation. And at the end, she pulled me aside and she manages the entire account of this company. And they have regions everywhere, all over the US. I mean, everywhere. And she said, I need to get you in front of every single region that I manage. And I said, what does that mean? She said, we're going to take this on the road. I said, okay. And she goes, I'm going to contact all of the area directors or managers of these regions, and I'm going to let them know that I have partnered with a LinkedIn coach and trainer. And if they have not yet locked down a keynote for Q3, Q4, Q1, whatever it is, that it would be value added to bring me in. So fast forward to today, obviously it's been a year since then. I actually, after that Orlando event, I did a training in Palm Springs, California. And then I did a winter tour in Philadelphia, Virginia, and Dallas. And I'm now actually in the midst of a late summer, early fall tour where I was in Colorado Springs, Las Vegas, Chattanooga, Tennessee, and I am also going to San Francisco and then Boston to round out this year. So that my content that I was creating on LinkedIn opened up these doors of opportunities. I have speaking engagements that are now booked through March of next year. I'm already getting booked for Q1 of 2024. And we're not even in Q4 of 2023 yet. So when I mean that your content on LinkedIn can open up so many doors of opportunities, it can. So, and again, that person had been watching my content for over a year. And then when an opportunity came about where they were looking for a keynote speaker, she'd attended so many of these. They said, you know what? It would be great if we can get you in person. So it's also helped me because I've gotten other opportunities from that, because every time I speak, and usually when I go to these, I speak anywhere between 50 to 100 people. That's all new contacts for me. That's all new networking opportunities for me. That's all potential business growth for me. So whether that's, again, trying to advance your personal business or position you to make advancements in your corporate career, your content will do that. So if that all makes sense, drop a Y or a yes in the comments below. So again, your content, when done properly, will position you as the expert, which will grow your business, can get you a job, and can create sales. You become that go-to person, but also it opens up so many doors of endless opportunities. So before we close out, I would love to hear from all of you. Drop in the comments below, what was your biggest takeaway from today's training? So I hope you find this value added. I hope you took so much away from it. So love and gratitude. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you next time.